YouTube, Kurt Curtis. It is actually Sunday morning, and I'm hitting up my local thrift store. It's a little mom and pop thrift store. For the most part, it's the only thrift store I go to. But yeah, if I find anything, I'll show you guys in a bit. Just got back from the thrift store. I found a few items, not too much though, but it is what it is. Still found some cool stuff. First up, I found this Kappa t-shirt. This is a soccer brand. I'm not really sure what this is gonna go for. I paid $5 for it, but I know that this brand is like pretty expensive if you buy it brand new. So I just took a chance on that. Not really sure what I'm gonna list it at, but cool find there. Even though it's a white shirt, it seems to be in good condition, no stains or anything. Like looks kind of almost brand new, but not too bad. Also picked up this Golden State Warriors heritage banner. Looks like this might have been from Amazon with that label. This was $4. It's pretty cool looking. It has like different years and what the logo was. And yeah, I saw a sold comp at this for I think around 30 bucks. So I decided to grab that. It's nice and light too. Won't cost that much to ship. Picked up this DVD box set. This is sealed, this like yoga workout thing. This was half off, so this was $2.50. Hoping to get like 15 bucks for that. We'll see though. I also picked up this stack of Hardy Boys books. These were 30 cents a piece. There's 5 of them, so I only have $1.50 into this. Usually the Hardy Boys books are like that blue hardcover, so these were soft cover ones. I'm not sure if I've ever seen these before or picked them up before. So I might just throw this lot up on eBay rather than trying to save them to find more. I will check my bins of books though, because I might have picked some up in the past, but yeah, not too bad. So everything here, it was $13 plus tax, so not a bad stop. It is Monday morning. I sold 12 items on eBay over the weekend. So pretty good weekend for me, not too bad at all. A lot of the items are at the storage unit. We'll get to those in a minute. First, we'll go over the ones I have here in the eBay room. As always, any trading card that's sold for less than $20 is getting shipped eBay standard envelope. Only costs 53 cents to ship. That's why I can sell those items for so cheap. Let's go over everything that's sold. First up, I sold a DVD, The Butch Factor. This is sealed, and this was a pretty good one. This ended up selling for $23.74. Next up, I sold the Chicago Bulls hat. I just picked this up last week at an estate sale. I managed to list it right away, and it ended up selling the same day I listed it. I paid $4 for this hat, ended up selling for $44.99. There were no active listings for this exact hat, but there were 2 solds. One sold for around $35 and the other one for around $45. So I priced mine on the higher end of the solds because mine was going to be the only one available. So I don't know. This is a pretty desirable hat. I guess there's not a lot out there. But yeah, really good sales, sold very quickly. Can't complain. Next up, I sold a Flesh and Blood card that ended up selling for $1.99. I sold a Magic card that ended up selling for $1.87. And I sold a Wii game, We Wish You a Merry Christmas. This is pre-owned. The case and artwork is in really rough shape. Obviously, I disclosed that in the listing. However, the disc is in like perfect condition because I had it resurfaced. And this ended up selling for $14.99. There was some people at the storage unit, so I really didn't want to be like talking to myself. So I just brought all the items home. This is the rest of the stuff that sold that's going out today that I had at the storage unit. First up, I sold this lot of 8 NES games. These weren't really worth selling individually, so I just bundled them up. This lot sold for $39.99. Next up, I sold a bunch of cards. I didn't realize I was mainly pulling cards today from the unit, but there's some decent ones in here. Sold this soccer card. This ended up selling for $9.99. Sold this Marvel Masterpieces 94 Gold Foil Signature Series Gambit that sold for $3.99. Next up, I had one person pick up 2 cards. These are insert cards from DC vs. Marvel. This one, Catwoman and Elektra, sold for $9.99. And the same person also picked up this Wonder Woman and Storm, and that sold for $11.99. So that person's total for those 2 cards was $21.98. I am going to have to ship this first class because it's over $20, but still not a big deal. Good sale there. Sold this Cole Anthony Crusade card that sold for $1.99. And also sold a Marvel Metal 95 Silver Sable base card that sold for $2.49. It is Wednesday morning. I have 14 items going out today that sold on eBay. Let's go over everything that sold. We'll get to the storage unit items in a little bit. First up, I sold this Hot Wheels Reese's car that sold for $9.19. Next up, I sold this Triple H King of Kings t-shirt, wrestling shirt, double-sided. This is a pretty nice looking shirt. This ended up selling for $34.99. This was part of that haul where I picked up all the wrestling shirts, which I am in the profit in. So this is all going to be profit, this sale, after fees and shipping. Really cool looking shirt. Next up, I sold this Thanos Flare 94 Marble card that sold for $2.49. Sold an N64 game, Star Fox, that ended up selling for $28.19. And then I also sold this like Eagle shirt. Well, Eli Diamond, or I'm not really sure how to pronounce that. I didn't pick this shirt up because of the brand or anything. It just looked kind of crazy enough and unique enough that I grabbed this at a garage sale, paid $1 for it. This one ended up selling for $24.99. Not bad at all. All right, I'm at the storage unit. I have a bunch of cards going out. Go through these real quick. Sold this football card, this auto. This ended up selling for $3.99. Sold a Marvel Metal 95 Flasher Electra that sold for $4.99. Sold this soccer card that sold for $1.99. Sold this 30th anniversary Spider-Man card that also sold for $1.99. Sold this basketball card, Doug McDermott auto, that sold for $5.99. I had one person pick up 2 soccer cards. He picked up this one right here, sold for $3. And also this one right here also sold for $3. So his total for his order was $6. And then I sold this basketball card here for $2.99. Also sold this DIY house Sam Study kit. This is new sealed. I forgot what I paid for this, but I remember I got it in like a bundle deal at an estate sale, and this ended up selling for $29.99. My packages haven't been picked up yet, and I had one more order come through, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this shipped out today as well. Sold a Flair 94 card, Spider-Man vs. Green Goblin, that ended up selling for $3.21. It is Thursday morning, and I'm actually going to an estate sale today. So this sale should be interesting. They are advertising that they have over 1,000 sealed DVDs. They had some pictures in the listing and everything, so obviously this is right up my alley. I love selling media and stuff. I'm just hoping that the prices are good, because if they want something stupid for these, like $5 each, then that's going to be a problem. The more they want, the pickier I'm going to have to be. Hopefully they're like $1 or $2, maybe even less. We'll see though. But yeah, this should be pretty interesting. I'll show you guys anything I find. Okay, so that was an estate sale. They wanted something stupid. They wanted $5 per DVD. And yeah, I did still pick up some. I'll show you guys once I get home. But most of the time when I'm at sales and I'm looking at DVDs, I'm like the only person doing it. There was like, I want to say 5 people, maybe 6, including myself. And everyone's just scanning. You could tell most of these people were Amazon sellers because they had like the scanner attached to their phone, so they can scan like super quick. So basically what I did was just I grabbed anything that I thought was potentially could be worth picking up for $5, and then just threw it in my bag and then scanned everything, because it's a lot slower to scan stuff on the eBay app. And these Amazon sellers can just fly right through it. But yeah, competition was fierce. I did grab a couple, but it's just very hard when you want $5 a DVD. Like, you got to be like, I only picked up ones that I think can sell for like more than $20. I mean, if they wanted $1 a piece, I would have walked out with like an entire Kia bag full of stuff, but $5 a piece is just steep. I kind of had a feeling it was going to be like that, but I don't know. It is what it is. Also, there was like almost a fight just erupted. Like, some guy moved the other guy's pile of DVDs or something out of the way, and the other guy was like, I'm carrying, and then the other guy got all pissed. He's like, you said you have a gun, and like, dude, it just went off, man. They're arguing. There's only one guy like running the sale, and he's like the teacher that's like too nice to be mean to you, and he's like, all right, calm down, guys, and it just like wasn't working. The other guy was threatening the other guy, saying, once you get out of here, you're not safe. And like, I don't know, man, it just went nuts. I'm just like, all right, I'm just minding my own business, scanning these DVDs, get the fuck out of here. But yeah, that was crazy. A little bit disappointing about the prices for the DVDs, but I still picked up a little small stack. I'll show you guys once I get home. So here's everything I got from the estate sale. Just a small stack here. Like I mentioned before, DVDs were $5 a piece, so I had to be super picky on what I was grabbing. They advertised that there was over 1,000 sealed DVDs. There was a lot, don't get me wrong, but I don't think there was quite 1,000. But yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. Whenever I have high expectations for sales, like more often than not, it ends up being like a dud. And whenever I don't have that many expectations, then I like stumble across some good stuff. That happens like way more than it should. But I don't know. This is still not bad. These are all brand new sealed, like I mentioned before. So yeah, these were just the ones that, based off scanning, looking at solds, I figured I can get at least $20, if not more, for these DVDs. This was a box set. They were charging more for those, so this one was $10, but it should be worth it. So I paid $35 for this stack, which is not bad at all, because I'll probably sell like, 1, maybe 2 of these, and I'll be in the profit. But yeah, that's all I picked up. Kind of disappointing. I was hoping to come home with like an entire bag full of DVDs, but doesn't always work out like that. It is Friday morning. I have 8 eBay orders going out today. Let's go over everything that sold. First up, sold a DVD, Game Night. This is sealed. This ended up selling for $8.59. This is part of that 1,000 DVD haul I did quite a while back, and I'm still selling some of those off. Next up, I sold one of these vintage collection Hot Wheels. That one sold for $13.49. Sold one of these Madame Alexander dolls. This one sold for $15.29. The box is in really rough shape for this one. But yeah, glad to get rid of this. I only have one more of these Madame Alexander dolls left. I bought a big haul of these a while back as well. Next up, I sold a Batman metal card. That one ended up selling for $2.29. This is actually the third card this person's bought for me, so there's no note or anything in the messages. But if this is a viewer, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Not sure if it is or not, but typically you don't get that many repeat buyers on eBay. It has happened before, but I have a feeling this might be a viewer, so thank you. Next up, I sold another one of these vintage Hot Wheels collection cars. This one sold for $14.99. And I also sold a DVD. This is a good one. Daydream Obsession 2. This is pre-owned, sold for $24.56. All right, I'm at the storage unit. I only have 2 more items to pull. First up, I sold this Chris Carter football card. This is pretty cool looking. This ended up selling for $3.99. And I also sold a CD. One of these AM Gold CDs, 1979 sealed. This ended up selling for $29.99. As you can see, I have a couple more listed. I got this in like a little plastic tub at a garage sale for $5. It had like maybe 20, 30 of these CDs. A few of them were sealed, the ones I have listed here. All the pre-owned ones are still in my death pile, but I mean, $5 for the whole bucket of those things. Just this one sold for $29.99. Obviously, look out for these if they're sealed. If they're pre-owned, some might be worth selling individually, but you can definitely make lots for them. You'd be surprised if you check sold comps. It is time for the numbers for the week. This week I had a total gross sales of $442.19. After fees and shipping and all that, my net was $294.91. Pretty slow week once again. Thank you guys for watching. Stack dividends, sweep floors. Until next time.
Love on a tightrope. Don't look down. Juggling chainsaws in front of a crowd. I won't let you down.